You know, one of the things as dual sport riders, especially the DRZ4S, is it's got so much potential to be a lightweight adventure bike. It is great off-road, but when it comes to the pavement, you wish you had a little bit more out in front there to block the wind. We don't need a big windshield like a touring bike, but just enough to take the edge off. And so today, Adventure Spec has sent me their mini tower mini windshield, and we're going to unbox it, we're going to install it, and then we're going to take it for a spin and see how it does. So if you're interested in turning your DRZ4S into a lightweight adventure bike, this could be the most important step. So stay tuned and we'll have a look. I always like opening packages or unboxing things that are from a company that's made up of riders. That's somebody that is not just sitting behind a desk, but they're actually doing the riding and the product research. And so that's what Adventure Spec is. They're from UK. They've been around since 2007. And so I'm excited to see what this looks like. So we got two different things here, and it's packaged well. We've got the mini windshield, and then we also have the GPS support, or the main mount. So it looks pretty straightforward. I think this will be pretty quick and easy. There you go. Light is right. That's what we're about. Now you can get this in any color. There's a bunch of different colors, but I went with the clear because I like to see through it. Let's get it set up on the DRZ. One thing I'll let you know is that the thing I like about this is that this bracket mounts to the side of the forks. And that's going to be the most sturdy and stable position for this. The other thing is we've got a little kind of oblong hole here, and that's going to give you some flexibility as to what angle you put this windscreen at. So let's head over to the bike and let's install it. Let's go ahead and go through. I'm going to show you what tools you need. I'm going to put the windshield onto the mounting bracket first. According to their directions there, I'm missing a part. So let me show you what that is. First thing I'm going to do is mount the windscreen to the mount. And the tools that you're going to need for it is you're going to need a number 10 wrench, you're going to need a T40 torque driver, and then when it comes to these Allen sockets, you're going to need a 3, 4, and 6. And then you've got all this hardware. I am missing something though. There is a serrated, let's see if you can see it here. There is a serrated locking washer here, and I'm supposed to have 2 of those. Sometimes in production, when you do pre-orders and things are produced really fast, you forget a part, okay? They forgot 2 little washers. I'm not upset about it at all. I'll go to the hardware store. It'll cost me $1 to get it fixed, you know? I'm sure that packages from here on out will have them. This was some of the first that came here in the United States from Adventure Spec, and I appreciate them giving it to me. So I'm gonna head to the hardware store. We're gonna get those 2 pieces, come back and put it on the bike. First thing I've done is I've slid these 2 clips onto this bracket, and that bracket's then going to mount to here. Hold that. As we look at this now, we have 4 attachment points for the windshield. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to lay those in position there. And then again, we've got the same screws, washers, and bolts for those 4. So I'm going to attach those next. Well, that's about as easy as it gets. You know, I put the windshield on in its highest position. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 connection points here, and then the 5th one is the bracket. The key to this is just to make sure that you got a level surface so you can line up your windshield and you know you're getting it squared away. Got the serrated lock washer. That's what I was missing. And that's going to go right here in this one, because that's where you can make your adjustments, and you need that to keep that locked tight. So we have 2 bolts here we're going to replace, and those are in this top triple tree. They are a 10mm socket. And then we'll go over on the other side and do the same thing. You can see the difference in size between the 2 bolts. This is the new one. Now this is a 10mm into it, but this is a 6 Allen. The Adventure Spec windshield is also going to share this bracket, which is your turn signal. Front end's looking really sharp now. Last thing to do with these 4 bolts is to set the foot-pounds or the inch-pounds. It's 17 foot-pounds or it's 204 inch-pounds. So let's give this a test. This Adventure Spec mini windscreen for the DRZ4S. I really like how it's mounted. I mean, this thing, let me turn my blinker off. This thing is sturdy and stable. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It is solid. I really like that. Now, I don't have anything yet to mount up here. I mean, I got some things, but I'm not mounting yet. But a lot of different places you can mount some things. My 12-volt adapter here, I can probably put right in there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can put on here. So I'm just testing it right now to see what the wind's like. Yeah, so you might be wondering what's up with the camera right here in the center. I'm gonna be looking cross-eyed to ride. This is just this ride only. My chin mount fell off. After 3 years, the thing just fell off. Good thing I wasn't riding, but yeah, I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, so last minute improvise. I got my camera mounted to the brim here of my helmet. It is taking the wind away through here. I'm telling you, it is. I can feel it. It hits the face right up around here. But I have it out here on my arms, but there's an area right in here where it's, and up to about right there, over to about right here, over to about right here, and then down, gosh, all the way down to the bike, is just kind of a dead zone. I feel a little bit, but not a lot. So I'm finding a lot of wind protection, a whole lot of wind protection. Yeah, this is really, really good. I didn't expect to be this good. I mean, it's right from here to there to here to here. Just really minimal amount of wind, enough that I can feel some breeze, you know. But I'm getting a little bit of front end shake at 55 to 65 mile an hour. And then when I was up at 70, 75, 80, it was gone. And when I'm down at 50 and below, it's gone. So I'm not sure what that is. I did have a recent wreck on this bike. Maybe it's the tires. These are still stock tires, and they're just not very good. So I'm thinking that could be an issue. I wouldn't let it not, you know, make you hesitate to purchase one of these if you're thinking about it, because it really does do a whole lot. It could be wind direction, because I'm at 55, I'll go up to 60, and I'm going the opposite way now, and I don't really feel it. I mean, you see a little bit of it, but we're going to get a little bit of that. So yeah, don't count this out. The wobble I'm talking about, or the kind of the jitteriness of it, it honestly could be the direction of the wind that's happening to me right now. We're in southern Indiana. There's lots of cornfields, as you can see, lots of wide open spaces. So the wind's always ripping through here. Where it's not ripping is right here, all the way up to here. I don't really feel it on the top of my helmet. I mean, it's not beating me back or anything, but right through here is just, that's the way you want it. That's the way you want it. Very happy with it. So let's answer the question, or at least ask it. Can I use this as a light ADV bike? Well, it's a whole lot closer, I'll tell you that. this is blocking a lot of area. I can ride on the highway now, you know, and I'm not talking about long stretches of interstate, but at least, you know, doing 65, 75, it's going to happen, and I can do that for a while. So yes, this did move the needle a little bit closer to the light adventure bike for the DRZ4S, and I think a lot of you will be pleased with it. And I think if you get the seat concept seat, of course, I'm not selling anything, I'm not telling you that, and I'm not making any money off this product either. I just want you to know that. But yeah, I think that with the seat concept seat, with this front fairing or tower, maybe a different gearing up front or side sprocket, maybe you could do a little bit more top end. I mean, I'm cruising at 65 right now, and I'm loving everything in here. It's not bothering me one bit. I could do this all day long. And that's because of the windshield and the little mini tower. That's helped tremendously. So I would say yes, this Adventure Spec windshield has moved the needle to getting this bike to a light ADV bike. And totally happy with it, totally pleased with it. So thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for watching the install today. I'll tell you what, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.